Hi, Alex. My name is Earl. I'm the business manager. May I join you?
Yeah.
Great, thank you. I have three primary responsibilities here at the dealership. One is to assist you with your, is to review and complete your paperwork, and assist you with your, second is to assist you with your funding needs, and to finally get you out of here as quickly as possible. May I begin?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, for titling purposes, Alex, is this how you want your name to appear on the title? Alex Blake?
Yep.
And is this your current address, 153 Main?
Yep.
Great. I see that you're buying a 2019 Kia Sorento, black with 12 miles on
Yep.
it? Great choice, great choice. All right. How long you plan on keeping the Kia?
5 years.
5 years? And how many miles do you think you're gonna be putting on a year?
15,000.
15,000? Awesome. Where do you get your maintenance done in your car?
Here at the dealership.
At the dealership? All right, so what maintenance is important to you?
Yeah.
And how often do you get the maintenance done?
Every 5,000 miles.
Oh, perfect. And let's see, you got a payoff here of $9,597. Did you verify that, or did your salesperson?
My salesperson did.
Okay, great. All right, and is this your insurance company, the JMFE?
Yep.
And let's see, have you contacted your agent yet?
Yes.
Sounds good. Do you have full coverage?
Yes.
And what are your deductibles?
$500.
500. Let's see. All right, so I see these are the figures you agreed to. This is your payment, your down payment of $3,000, and this is the unpaid balance shown below here. All right. Some of the questions I have to ask next are about your credit. Are you comfortable talking about it here, or would you rather be in the business office?
Here's fine.
Okay, great. All right, so let's review your credit application. Who filled this out? Was it you or your salesperson?
We did it together.
Okay, great. And you work for Pinnacle Corporation?
Yep.
Maintenance tech?
Yep.
Awesome. And I see you have here a annual balance written down of $52,500?
Mm-hmm.
Is that before or after taxes?
That's before.
Okay. And is there any other form of income?
Nope.
Any additional income? Okay. All right, so before I go over your credit, there's the few questions I'm going to need to ask or review. Would you say your credit is good, bad, or somewhere in between?
Somewhere in between.
Okay. What makes you say that?
There's just a couple accounts I'm a little behind on.
Oh, fair enough. All right. In reviewing the credit, I noticed there are a couple things here that they may ask about. Okay, and I think you already touched base on that. The World TV and Furniture Company here.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like might have been furnishing the house, huh? Well, can you tell what happened?
They were broken and they expected me to pay and I don't want to pay, so
All right. So is either account current now or no?
we're working to get it taken care of.
Okay. Do you have any documentation or anything?
Yep.
Okay, great. All right. I have enough information here to get started in the paperwork. I'll be back in 10 to 15 minutes. All right, Alex. I noticed you've been quoted a payment here of $488. I do want you to know that you can take delivery of your vehicle today at that payment. All right. Now, based on the information that you shared with me earlier, there are many options available. May I begin?
Yep.
Okay. Now, these are the figures you agreed upon, and this is your APR. All right. By choosing the preferred option here, I've got the vehicle service contract built in here of 5 years, 75,000 miles. It's based off of the 5 years you plan on keeping it and the 15,000 mile average that you said you're gonna be driving here. And they'll cover, obviously, repair and replacement on, failure covered components on the vehicle, and it comes with a 0 deductible. And you're gonna have your maintenance built in here. This is a 3-year, 35,000 mile. It'll be in increments of 5,000 miles. That'll do your lube, oil, filter changes, 12-point inspections. And also have added value coupons in there for you. Then we'll have gap protection built there for total loss. So if your vehicle does incur a total loss, and your insurance company does not pay the full balance on your finance contract, this may cover that difference. And you did say you had a $500 deductible, and this may cover up to $1,000 in deductible. Then it has the tire and wheel built in as well. The tire and wheel protection will cover any kind of road hazard, repair, or replacement in case you do happen to run over something that is a covered road hazard. And this does have a lifetime payout of $5,000. On the very end of this, you have the ding shield. The ding will protect, obviously, is going to cover any kind of dents or dings you're going to have on the vehicle up to the size of a credit card. And these are your payments here. Now, make sure you read over your contracts for any additional coverages, benefits, or exclusions. Do you have any questions about this preferred option before I move on to the value?
No.
Okay. Now, on the value option, you're going to get the same coverage that you have in the preferred. However, you're just going to forfeit that ding protection. So, if you do pick up some dents and dings, the car's not going to look as good down the road as it does today unless you're fixing them on your own expense. All right, that's your payment here. On the basic option, you're going to have the same coverage as you have in the value option. However, you're going to forfeit the tire and wheel protection. Okay. Obviously, what that means is, any kind of tire and wheel incidents you have from covered road debris, it's going to be an out-of-pocket expense throughout the ownership. And this is your payment option here. Now, when you look at the economy here, the economy option has the same coverage as the basic. However, it's going to forfeit the gap protection. If you don't have the gap, you do suffer a total loss, and the insurance company does not pay the balance of your finance contract, you will be liable for that balance. And this is your payment here. Do you have any questions about any of these options before I ask you to choose one?
Nope.
All right. Of all these options, which one suits you best?
I don't want any of the service contracts.
I can understand. What makes you say that?
I just don't want to pay for them.
Fair enough. I understand. Cost is important. Here. Can I ask you a few questions? Are you okay with that?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what I'm gonna go over is a simple fact that, you're familiar with that your Kia, all right, naturally has the, 3-year, has the 3-year, 36,000 mile bumper to bumper comprehensive coverage on it, right? And since we're refinancing the vehicle for 6 years, they're gonna have the coverage for the first half of the loan. All right? And the reason why the manufacturer has that coverage on there is because they know the instance of repair in the very first 3 years is very minimal. They do know that it starts to escalate and climb after that point in time. Now, the second half of your loan here, now you did say you're gonna be doing 15,000 miles a year. So the 3 years is actually gonna be a shorter time frame. Probably about 2.5 years when you burn through the first part of that warranty. Now, our warranty is gonna cover the difference where you don't have the coverage, okay? Now, in curiosity, if you had a choice, would you take the manufacturer's warranty at the beginning, or would you rather have it at the end of the year?
Yeah.
Well, I agree with you right there too. I'd rather have it when it's needed. It makes more sense. Would you agree?
Yep.
All right. So by adding the service contract, that's going to give you the coverage when you need it most. The manufacturer going to here so give you full coverage, it'll blanket coverage for your vehicle and the whole term of your loan. Now, do you want your payments to start in 30 or 45 days?
I don't want it still.
No? Okay, very good. Let me ask you one more question. Are you okay if I got another question to ask?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. You familiar with NASCAR? I mean, obviously, America's automotive.
I am familiar with NASCAR.
Okay. Now, how much do you think one of those vehicles cost?
Probably 150,000.
150?
Yeah.
We try to like 300 to 600,000.
Wow.
Pretty expensive piece.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have all the technology we have
Mhm.
as a motor. And wouldn't you agree that, you know, in NASCAR, they probably have the absolute best mechanics, best drivers, and you know they have the best parts out there, correct?
Right.
Okay, you agree? I mean, I agree with you as well. My question to you is, of all those NASCARs, right, with the best parts, best mechanics, and best drivers, with the exception of the crashes that we watch or, you know, live to see on the TV, why do the rest of them not cross the finish line?
They probably break down.
My point exactly. I agree with you. Mechanical failure. Now, you got the best mechanics, the best parts, and the absolute best drivers, and the most expensive automobiles. Wouldn't you agree that it's a possibility your car will break down?
Mm-hmm.
Now, would you want to do the 5 years, 75,000 mile, or do you want to do this 6 years, 100,000 mile warranty?
A 6 year, 100,000 sounds good.
Sounds great. Here. Do me a favor, circle one of those and give me a signature, and I'll get you on your way.